TV, come back at you guys with another rebuild video. Who do we got today? We got the Packers. Now, I'm really excited about this rebuild, specifically because of one man, Aaron Rodgers, the dude who won the MVP last season, even though he couldn't get it done against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But then again, that's not all of his fault, because he does have a defense that really gave up on him in that game. But, you know, there's been a lot of rumors lately about Aaron Rodgers, a lot. This dude apparently doesn't want to play for Green Bay no more. He wants the general manager fired because he feels like they're not getting him enough help on offense and things like that. You know what I mean? But man, he's been linked to so many different teams. He's been linked to my Eagles. Personally, I don't want him personally, but he's been linked to my Eagles. He's been linked to the Raiders. He's been linked to the Broncos. You know what I mean? He's been linked to a lot of different teams recently. But you know what I mean? For this rebuild, I'm going to beg Aaron Rodgers to stay. Basically, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to give him an extension. I'm gonna fire the GM. I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to keep Aaron Rodgers, because quarterbacks like him almost never come around. So I really need to keep him on the team to make the team successful, as far as I'm concerned. Because Jordan Love, I don't think can carry us to 3 seasons. I'm sorry. I just don't think that he can. But you know what I mean? Who knows? We might get some trade value out of him since we tell him we ain't going to start him over these next 3 years or whatever the hell for this rebuild. But before we get into this rebuild, as I am uploading this right now, I'm probably streaming. So make sure you guys click the link in the description. Come over to the Twitch stream. I'll see you guys over there, and you won't regret clicking on the link. I promise you. But also make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on this video. I'm doing rebuilds on Madden and 2K. I'm doing challenge videos on Madden and 2K, and I'm also going to be coming out with a what if series on Madden and 2K. And the first video on the what if series is going to be basketball related on NBA 2K, and it's going to be called What If LeBron Never Left the Heat After They Lost their championship in 2013 to the Spurs. So that's going to be a really good video, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for that. But also don't forget to click the link in the description. Go to my Twitch. I'll see you guys over there. But yeah, let's take a look at this team, man. I mean, honestly, looking at free agency, they did kind of I mean, I'm probably going to free agency myself and pick up a couple of people, but looking at the left side of offensive line, it's looking pretty good. You know what I mean? We got Jenkins, we got Bakhtiari. Bakhtiari is one of the best left tackles in the league. You know what I mean? So hopefully he can just keep doing great things for us. But other than that, we have nobody. Turner, Runyon, and Patrick are just not the answer whatsoever. Now, we did lose Corey Linsley to free agency. I believe he went to the Chargers. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, because he was one of the best centers in the league. But, you know what I mean? We got to move on. We got to find somebody else. But we do have Tanyan. I think he's going to be a pretty good tight end for Aaron Rodgers. As y'all can see, last season, dude caught like 3 touchdowns in one game. Dude was really nice. He's really nice. I'm a fan. Now, we are going to be getting Devin Funchess this year. He should be a pretty good contributor, you know what I mean? Because from what I remember him being on the Panthers, he was pretty solid. So hopefully he'll just give Aaron Rodgers another weapon to throw to. Of course, we got the main man, Aaron Rodgers. We got Aaron Jones. We resigned him to a good deal in the off season, and I'm really excited to have him back, as the dude was part of my fantasy championship. Just want to say that. But of course, we have one of the best wide receivers in the league, 99 overall, Devontae Adams, arguably the best wide receiver in the league, to be honest with you. But this dude's an absolute monster out there. But you know what I mean? You can't say too many good things about him. This dude's just amazing. Now, looking at the defensive side, this is kind of where we struggle a little bit. We do have some really bright spots, but then again, we have a lot of low spots, specifically at the middle linebacker position. And what I figured is that 3-4 defenses don't really work in Madden. They're kind of like broken. So I think I'm probably going to switch this to 4-3 defense, and I'm probably going to put Preston Smith at the right end position, and of course we got Clean Cart, Smith, and they're all going to be pass rushers. And Rashawn Gary, we're probably going to move him to a defensive tackle position, probably, until we get rid of Preston Smith, because this dude's going to make like $16 million, and I'm not paying him that. That's just not happening. You know what I mean? Especially for being only 80 overall. But we do have Amos, one of the best safeties in the league, really good. We do have Savage, a nice young player, really fast. And I'm expecting for this dude to develop a good bit so he can become a star. Now, we do have the best well, let me not say the best, but one of the best cornerbacks in the league in Jair Alexander. This dude's absolute dominant cornerback. This dude locked down half the field. This dude's a really nice player. I'm really a fan. But yeah, defensive line, of course, we got Smith, we got Clark, amazing. And I'm gonna just do Packers fan a favor right now. I know y'all didn't even want to resign this dude after he gave up, after he got beat so many times by Scotty Miller in that playoff game. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna drop Kevin King, because it's like it's really no point in keeping him on the team, because I know Packers fans want him gone. I don't even know why you're resigning him, to be honest with you. But I mean, y'all did draft Stokes this year, so y'all did draft him in the first round. So hopefully this dude can come on a little bit. Now I'm not going to start him off at the second cornerback. That would just be like a death wish. So I'm probably going to start him at like the cornerback. I mean at the like the slot position to start off for the first season. Hopefully he can win like maybe an award or something like that, and then his development trade can go up. But if he stays at a normal, then I don't really know what we can do for him, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's not really anything else, you know what I mean, to look over, because yeah, we need to fill some holes like tremendously. So not gonna hold y'all any longer. Let's get into the free agency moves, and let's also get into the trades. Okay, now eventually with all the pretty high contracts that we have on the team, we're probably going to be cash strapped, but we aren't cash strapped this year. But not to mention, we still have to re-sign Devontae Adams soon and Jair Alexander. So that's going to be some pretty big contracts that we got to give them. But for this year, we do have a good amount of money. So what I'm going to do is the first move, and I'm going to sign Mitchell Schwartz. The Chiefs got rid of him. They cut him, but we can get him on a nice one-year deal. Maybe depending on how our money situation ends up, we can re-sign some of these people for next season as well. Now the question is, who else are we going to get? Now right here I'm looking at Olivier Vernon, right? 85 overall. The question is how much is he going to regress after this season? Because you know what I mean, he can easily replace Preston Smith. Easily, because Preston Smith's getting paid $16 million. I can pay Vernon about $8 million and he'll be solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up Vernon, and he's going to come in and he's going to replace Preston Smith. And looking at the cornerbacks, it's not really anything that we're too like hype about. Now this dude right here, Golden Tate, I'm going to get him on the team specifically because I remember back when Aaron Rodgers had Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb. They had a really good tandem going on down there. You know what I mean? Both got over 1,000 yards and everything. So I'm hoping that this can be like a Dollar Tree version. You know what I mean? Golden Tate, agile, this dude can make anybody miss. Golden Tate is a really nice wide receiver. You know what I mean? He is 32, so we're probably going to keep him for one season. But I think that Golden Tate and Aaron Rodgers will do some really nice things. You know what I mean? So we're definitely going to sign Golden Tate to a contract, or at least for 1 year, and hopefully he can do some really good things for us coming out of the slot. And we really don't need like anything else, to be honest with you. I could get Reuben Foster, you know what I mean? I could move the middle linebacker. He might be solid for us, but I know the contract he's going to ask for is going to be a little bit high. But honestly, it's not really like anybody else that we would like to sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign Reuben Foster, right? I'm going to sign Reuben Foster to a contract, but it was also somebody else that I wanted to get, and he's a pretty solid player. I just have to find him. Here we go. Trey Turner. Trey Turner was at a time a really good right guard, but he's kind of like regressed a little bit over like the past season or so. So we're definitely going to assign him to a contract, and now all we got to do is get a center and offensive lines complete. So with that being said, let's get into the trades now. Okay, so you know how I said that Aaron Rodgers was linked to the Broncos? Well, I figured I'm not giving y'all Aaron Rodgers, so how about y'all take Love, huh? So we're going to be trading away Love, Preston Smith, and a third-round draft pick for Cortland Sutton, Ronald Darby, and Reisner. Reisner's going to go to the center position. Darby's going to be our second cornerback, and Sutton is going to replace Devin Funchess as a better upgrade. And now Aaron Rodgers really has no excuses for why this dude should not win a championship, to be honest with you, because he has all the weapons, he has a really good defense, and no excuses are needed. So yeah, this is the trade we're going to make, and let's see if we got any other more to make. Okay, so this is probably the last trade we're going to make, and I would say it's a pretty solid one, to be honest with you. Now, we all know that the Cowboys just picked up a linebacker out of free agency, Michael Parsons, I believe, and that pretty much means that Leighton Vander Esch is going to go, because I don't think that they can afford him. So we decided to trade for him. We're going to be trading away Devin Funchess, Turner, and a third-round draft pick for Leighton Vander Esch, and he's going to come in and be our star future middle linebacker, and hopefully this dude can regain his form, and hopefully his injury problems will dissolve, because we really need him on the field to succeed. So with that being said, let's see the final team and let's see how we are going to do this season. Okay, so this is the team going to the first season, and if you like realistic rebuilds, this is probably the most realistic rebuild I'm ever going to do, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not too realistic, but you know what I mean. Come on, we got Bakhtiari, Jenkins, Reisner at center, got Trey Turner. We also have Mitchell Schwartz, which actually makes us have like the best tackle tandem in the league, if I say so myself. We have Tanyan, we have Cortland Sutton at the second wide receiver to help out Devontae Adams, but we have Golden Tate in the slot. Man, our wide receiver corps is going to be absolutely deadly. We still have Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon as the backup, but looking at the defensive side, I think it looks a little bit better. More holes are filled and is looking pretty solid, to be honest. We have Reuben Foster, Leighton Vander Esch, and we have Barnes. All three still young linebackers that hopefully we can all keep in the future. I just hope that Barnes upgrades a little bit more, so he can actually be valuable. But we still have Amos, we still have Savage, can't forget about Jair, but we also got Ronald Darby to go up beside him, which is going to be a really good move. And Sullivan's there, but we need to put Stokes. Where's Stokes? Oh geez, why is this so hard? But yeah, we definitely need to put Stokes up to the third cornerback position, and he'll be the slot cornerback, so hopefully he can develop a little bit. So we have Vernon at the right end position, Kenny Clark, we have Gary at the DC2, and we have Zadarius Smith at left end. The only problem with this is that I know next season Smith is going to be getting paid like $20 million, so the dude better be getting 10 plus sacks this year to make him worth that contract. Otherwise we might have to look forward and trading this dude. But yeah, not gonna hold you on any longer. Let's get right into the first season, and let's see if we can make the playoffs. Hopefully Madden doesn't screw us, because I built a pretty solid team here, if I'm just being honest, mostly out of free agency, but come on, we have a really good team. So I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Hopefully we make it. Okay, so we went record at 12-4, and like I said, there's really no excuse for Aaron Rodgers not to go off this season, because he basically has everybody around him. He has the best defense he's probably had in his career. He has the best offense he's probably had in his career, I mean, talent-wise, and like, there's really no reason why he shouldn't have went off. The only problem is that we did go 12-4, but we didn't get a first-round bye. The Bucks did, so that's very unfortunate, but Aaron Rodgers still had an amazing season. We were 5th offensively, and we were 6th defensively. Like I said, probably the best defense and best offense he's probably been in. But Aaron Rodgers had an amazing season, not gonna lie. 40 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions, with 73% completion percentage. I wouldn't be surprised if he won MVP, to be honest with you, back to back. Aaron Jones had an amazing season, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns, no fumbles. That's what I like to see. Devontae Adams, 87, about 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Golden Tate, what did I tell you guys? I told you guys what a nice, good slot receiver that can break tackles and everything like that. He'll be really good with Aaron Rodgers. Golden Tate, 73 catches, 976 yards with 12 touchdowns. Dude was amazing for us. Cortland Sutton, 96, 955, and 9 touchdowns. So those were his main targets right there. But Robert Tonyan did a pretty good job, actually, in 60 catches, 586 yards with 6 touchdowns as well. So he had a lot of receiving options around him. Looking at the sacks given up, we didn't give up many sacks really, so that would also helps. It also helps that Aaron Rodgers throws the ball like fast as hell, so I mean, he shouldn't be getting sacked that much, to be honest with you. But yeah, everybody did a pretty good job in terms of blocking. How do we do defensively? Leighton Vander Esch was our leading tackler with 96 tackles. He had a really good season. Kenny Clark, 8 sacks. Rashawn Gary, 6 sacks. Zadarius Smith, 4.5 sacks. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not paying this dude $20 million, so this might be his last season, and if he was petitioning to get paid $20 million, 4.5 sacks just isn't going to cut it. So we might look for a good replacement for him, to be honest with you. Reuben Foster had a pretty solid season as well. How do we do in terms of interceptions? Amos got 4. Eric Stokes, he got 2. Jair, he got 2. And everybody else has 1. And how do we do in terms of kicking? Mason Crosby did a pretty solid job with an 81%. Now, I want to see if Aaron Rodgers won MVP. That'd be really good. Okay, Tom Brady won MVP because they went 12-4, but we did lose to him earlier this season, so that's why I guess they had tiebreaker and they got first round bye. But it is what it is. Aaron Rodgers still came in fourth. Still a really good season by him. But let's see if we can beat the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs. This should be a very exciting matchup, to be honest with you, because it's like we beat them twice this year already, and we pretty much blew them out. So, I mean, I'm not really expecting anything different, to be honest with you. But you just never know what Madden, because Madden can screw you at any time, because they still have a pretty solid team, to be honest with you. 87 overall. We have a 90 overall. You know what I mean? They're not that bad, to be honest with you. They are not that bad. But, you know what I mean? You can never go... You can never go up against Mike Zimmer's defense and expect an easy matchup, no matter what the case is. Okay, so let's see what happens. Of course, it's snowing, right? And they go up 7-0 already, but we do come back down. We do score a touchdown. We get a defensive stop, and then we give up a touchdown, and then we get a field goal, and then we give up a field goal. Come on, defense. We're supposed to be a 6th-ranked defense, huh? Okay, can we score? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so we do tie up the game. They do get a touchdown, and we're going to lose. Okay, I'm gonna hop in right here, and maybe I can push him back, and so that way they don't get a field goal, because the wind should be pretty crazy, to be honest with you. I mean, we really shouldn't even be in this situation, but I already know that they're going to run the ball. Okay, so Kenny Clark, he does get to stop right there, and now it's like a 3rd and 19, and I know that they're going to throw the ball, so I'm just hoping that we can get like one more stop behind the line, and then they can maybe miss a field goal, and then Aaron Rodgers should do what he does. So hopefully we can just get another stop right here, and Kenny Clark with that freaking amazing block shed once again. That's pretty broken in Madden, to be honest with you. But where did they just put him back? 39, and where's the wind? I don't even know where the wind is going, but we gotta hope that he misses this, because it's in the snow. The wind should be going crazy. If he makes this, then it's pretty much over. He missed. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Okay, we do have a minute left to go down and score with Aaron Rodgers. I don't even know who that kicker is, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's come down. Let's score. Let's score instantly. I am ready to go. Question is, who we gonna hit right here? We have nobody to throw it to. Oh my gosh, man. We have 41 seconds. We really need to get the ball downfield because we need a touchdown nonetheless. So I might be looking for Tanya right here. I wish they were playing man. We can maybe hit Tanya right here. Good catch, good catch, good catch, good catch. Come on, come on, come on. Spike it, spike it, spike it, spike it. Okay, now we have 22 seconds left. That was a great throw by Rodgers. Even better catch by Tanyan. So now all we got to do is probably just aim this for the end zone, because more than likely we won't be able to have enough time to spike it if we get short. Okay, so I'm looking for Devontae Adams right here. Devontae on the inside. Let's go, Devontae. And oh my gosh, that was a great ball. As you can see right off the line, Devontae got the inside leverage, and we just beamed that thing right in the middle of the field. Great throw by Aaron Rodgers, and now that is a touchdown. So now all we gotta do is make this PAT with the wind going absolutely bonkers, which we should. Yes, we do. And now we're gonna go to overtime, and hopefully we can get defensive stop and we can score again. Go move on to the divisional round. Okay, they're throwing a screen. They're throwing a screen. Run to the outside. Good freaking tackle. Who is that? Darby? Honestly, let's just be honest. Darby isn't tackling Dalvin. I doubt it. Darby one-on-one versus Dalvin. I doubt it. But yeah, we are going to get the ball back on a punt. So let's go down and score with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, now it was a really good punt by them. They did put us back on our own 13, so we really need to get out of this situation, and they're going to be sending a blitz off rip. We're going to hit Tanyan right here. Tanyan, get up there, boy. Let's go. Tanyan with the nice little freaking truck on Harrison Smith, I believe, 4 yards, but we'll just have to see. Hopefully he can get open. Yeah, he does get open, and he does get the first down. He breaks 2 tackles, and he gets us into field goal range. Robert Tonyan has made 2 very, very clutch catches this drive, and now we're back in the same formation. Of course, we don't know who we're going to hit. We're going to hit whoever this is underneath. We're going to hit him a little stiff. Oh, who was that? I honestly don't even know who that is. Amani Rodgers, our 2nd or 3rd round draft pick. I forget where we drafted him, but definitely just put us more in the field goal range. Now we're on a 32, And we're just going to run the ball right here. Aaron Jones gets up the open field. Aaron Jones gets down to the 19-yard line. Of course, we're just going to keep going fast. We're going to put him in a really crappy situation where they don't even know what the hell they're playing on defense. And hopefully we can just, who's going to be open? Who's going to be open? Oh, wrong person. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to throw it to him. I meant to throw it out to the corner, but it is what it is. We did pick up another good solid gain. Okay, who we going to hit? Who we going to hit? Devontae Adams. Oh my gosh, I thought I toe tapped that right there, man. I literally thought that was game. I thought I toe tapped that. He went up a little bit too far. Okay, right here, I'm not going live. They're playing man. Of course, I'm going to hit Tunyon. Okay, no, we got Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones gets up to the 6-yard line. Question is do we run the ball right here? Yes, we do, because they're not pinching the line. So we need to get in the end zone. Aaron Jones is right there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, what are we going to run? What are we going to run? Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need, I don't even know what to run. I don't even know what to run. Come on, switch up the formation. And we're probably going to run it with Aaron Jones. Can Aaron Jones get into the end zone? Aaron Jones to the end zone. We are going on to the divisional round with the Green Bay Packers. Can you believe that we actually almost lost that, to be honest with you? That's pretty funny if you ask me. But yeah, Aaron Jones freaking carries it to the freaking playoff second round. Let's absolutely get it, man. That was a very, very, very crucial overtime. And what a way to end the first game of the playoffs. That was a really good game, really exciting, really interesting. Kenny Clark came up clutch. Robert Tunyon broke 2, 4, 5 tackles. Aaron Jones was rumbling, bumbling, stumbling all the way into the end zone, and we are going on to the divisional round. The question is, who are we going to face? Because that should be an interesting matchup, whoever it is, to be honest with you. And I kind of want the Bucks. I'm not even going to lie. I want the Bucks, but I doubt we're going to play because we're the second seed. They're the first seed. I doubt we're going to play. But Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Kirk Cousins, 1 touchdown, no interception. Dalvin, 91 yards. Aaron Jones, 81 yards with 2 touchdowns. Golden Tate, man, I told y'all, Golden Tate was be an absolute beast on his team. Golden Tate, 118 yards, 1 touchdown. Robert Tunyon, 10 catches, 118 yards, no touchdowns. Okay. Blocking, we did Mitchell Schwartz, he gave up 2, I guess. Reisner, he gave up 1, and that's all for us. And I know we didn't get any interceptions, but Reuben Foster, he did get 1.5 sacks. And Kenny Clark, he got a sack. Rashawn, he got a sack. And Olivier Vernon, he also did get a sack. And Crosby was 2 for 2. So we are going to be going on to the divisional round. Like I said, I'm really excited to see who we face, because we are coming off of a game where the odds were not really in our favor to win right there. But you know what I mean, we pulled it out nonetheless, and now we are going to be going up against the New York Giants. Not gonna lie, if we don't blow out the Giants, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, because it's like their team is just not that good, and their defense is pretty solid, but it's not. Come on. It's really no reason why we shouldn't beat them and meet the damn Bucks in the conference championship if they made it. But let's see what happens. You know what I mean? I feel like our defense is going to clutch up right here, and we're going to get a couple of crucial stops, which we do, and we do score a touchdown. We score again. We're up 14-3. Now they do come down. They do score a touchdown, and we get another stop. We do go up 21-10, and we get ball coming out of half. We score another touchdown, and now we're up 35-42. It's over. It's over. Like I said, I knew our defense was going to clutch up right here, and I had no doubt in my mind that we were going to absolutely go off, because our defense against this offense, I'm not saying that they don't have any good offensive players, but come on. Daniel Jones versus Aaron Rodgers, that should be an easy matchup. Now, Daniel Jones did throw 3 touchdowns, but he threw 3 interceptions. Very crucial, very crucial. Our defense really clutched up. Aaron Rodgers had a very, very, very good game. We're moving on to the NFC Conference Championship, where hopefully Aaron Rodgers can win, to be honest with you. But 5 touchdowns, no interceptions for Aaron Rodgers. An amazing game by him. Aaron Jones, 22, 82, and 1 touchdown. Okay. Evan Ingram, 94 and 2. Okay. Robert Tunyon, 6, 61 and 2. Devontae, 4, 56 and 1. Cortland Sutton, 4, 59. Okay. That's what I like to see. How do we do in terms of sacks? Eric Fisher gave up 4 sacks. Oh my goodness, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Dude gave up 4 sacks. But Trey Turner, 1 sack. Elton Jenkins, 1 sack. And Nick ATL also gave up a sack. Now, who got these? Bro, Olivier Vernon, I told you guys this dude was going to be a beast for us. 3 sacks this game. What a playoff game for him. Ronald Darby, he got 2 interceptions. Adrian Amos, he also got the other interception. And Crosby didn't even kick a field goal this game. But we are moving on to the NFC Conference Championship. After beating the New York Giants 49-24, we absolutely dominated that playoff game, as we should have, to be honest with you. But now, I'm excited to see who we face. I'm not even going to lie. Who do I want? I want the Bucks. I want the Bucks because they did blow us out like earlier this season, like 34-7. So I want the Bucks, but we don't get them. We do get the Saints. I wonder who knocked out the Bucks. Was it the Saints? Yeah, the Saints beat them 31-28, but they are the 6th seed. We are the 1st seed. I mean, we are the 2nd seed, so there's really no reason why we shouldn't win once again. I mean, they are rocking Jameis Winston, and the rest of their team is pretty solid, but our team is just so much better defensively, offensively, just overall as a team. We're more collected, more stacked. So we are at home right here, so I hope that we can come out with the same defensive performance that we did last game, as we really needed to come through right here. Okay, they do come out, they do score 7 coming out of the gate. We do get 3, and then we get another touchdown. Okay, now our defense needs to hold up, which it can't. Now we're down 14-10. Aaron Rodgers does come down, score a touchdown. Now we're up 24-21, actually. Okay, so we're just going to keep scoring. Okay, we do get a stop right there. And now it's 27-24. Now it's tied up. Aaron Rodgers with the game-winning touchdown to move on to the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, Aaron Rodgers, late touchdowns against the Saints. I'm not gonna lie, they put up a good fight. And if that was Drew Brees, it maybe would have been a little bit of a different story. But man, Aaron Rodgers with the game-winning touchdown, or maybe it was Aaron Jones, I don't know. But Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jameis Winston had a pretty good game, honestly, for his first playoff game. Pretty good game. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. I mean, he was efficient. You know what I mean? His completion percentage was 60, but you know what I mean? Whatever. Aaron Jones went off 24, 106, and 1 touchdown with no fumbles. That's why I like to say, I love that he's not fumbling the ball. You know what I mean? So, Cortland Sutton, 791, no touchdowns. Devontae, 796. Okay, Golden Tate, 6, 114, and a touchdown. Robert Tyan, 328, and a touchdown. Okay, how do we do in terms of sacks? Aaron Jones, 1 sack. Mitchell gave up a sack. Reisner got a sack. Oh my gosh, we're giving up a little bit too many sacks in the playoffs, man. But Zadarius Smith, he got 2 sacks. I think that's literally his first sacks of the playoffs. This dude, I mean, even though he had a really good game here, this dude's not really making too good of a case for why we should bring him back, other than this 1 game. You know what I mean? But 1 game isn't worth $20 million. You know what I mean? So Kenny Clark, he got half a sack, and that's it for that. And we, of course, there was no interceptions. Mason Crosby was 2 for 2. Now, we are going on to the Super Bowl. This is a very, 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 very exciting move that we're going to be making here. Aaron Rodgers does improve his NFC Conference Championship standing, but you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if we don't win the championship, to be honest with you. It does not matter. So, of course, we're going to upgrade Barnes right here so he can hopefully play his best in the Super Bowl. And who do we face? Who do we face, man? A 12-4 New England Patriots. This should be very, very, very interesting. I mean, I know that they have Cam Newton. I don't know if they're starting Mac Jones, to be honest with you. Actually, I would love to look and see who they're starting, because if they're starting Mac Jones, then that would be very funny if you ask me. Okay, no, Cam Newton is the starter, and Mac Jones is not yet. He's not there yet, but Cam Newton did take them to the Super Bowl, so I mean, good for them. But you know what I mean, this is our game. This is our game. We obviously have a better team than them, way better offense than them. If you ask me, they have no wide receivers. So I'm hoping that means that our cornerbacks can shut them down. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. I'm hoping that can be pretty great. So. Now, let's get right into this, and let's see if we can beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Okay, they do go up 7-0 off rip. Okay, now they're up 10. Okay, now it's 14-10. We get a defensive stop. Can we score again? Okay, we do score again. We're up 21-10. Come on, get a defensive stop, score again. Okay, they do come down. They do score a touchdown, get the 2-point conversion. And they do score again. They do tie it up. Aaron Rodgers does score a touchdown. Okay, now it's 28-20. Yes, we do win the Super Bowl in the first year of the rebuild. We beat the New England Patriots 28-24. Our defense came up clutch because Aaron Rodgers, he drove the ball down the field. We got a touchdown, and then our defense held them only to 3. Oh my gosh, man. telling you, this has to be one of the best defenses that I've rebuilt so far. And it's not even like we have like all the flashiest players in the world, man. Our linebacking core was filled with Leighton Vander Esch, Reuben Foster, and Barnes, man. Like, come on. Come on, yo, if y'all haven't liked up this video already, make sure y'all like up this video. But we still got another 2 seasons. And if we still have Aaron Rodgers throughout them 3 seasons, I see no reason why we cannot repeat or win another championship. Because it's like, we're not going to lose any receiving options anytime soon. So this was a great game. It was a great game by both quarterbacks, to be honest with you. Cam Newton, even though he did throw an interception, he did have a 70% completion percentage. It was a pretty solid game by him, you know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, great game. Aaron Rodgers does win his 2nd championship, so now all the Aaron Rodgers slander can go out of the gates. And I'm telling y'all, this is pretty funny because at the beginning of the rebuild, of course, we fired the GM like Aaron Rodgers wanted so we could keep him and everything like that. And I guess he was right. Get a new GM in here, get some more help around him, and we'll win a championship. You know what I mean? And he did that. I said off rip, is no excuses for why Aaron Rodgers shouldn't absolutely go off this season. Not only did he have a 40 touchdown season, but he won a Super Bowl. That's pretty amazing if you ask me. 16 carries, 84 yards for Aaron Jones. James White, 1559. Okay. AJ Dillon, he did get a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Good for him. Devontae Adams had an amazing game. 670 yards with 2 touchdowns. Tanyan, 653 with a touchdown. And Golden Tate, 540. He does get a Super Bowl. I don't know. Should we resign Golden Tate if we have the money? I think we're pretty much cash strapped until we trade Zadarius Smith away. But yeah, man, this was an amazing first season. But like I said, we still got another 2 seasons to go. Aaron Rodgers, the slander is done with. He is amazing, and I'm really excited that we got rid of the GM and we brought him in. But we are Super Bowl champions, and I couldn't ask for anything more. So yeah, I don't know why up top it says that we lost 28-24, but you know what I mean. We already know that we're Super Bowl champions and we are the best. So, oh my gosh, man, what a way to go out of the Super Bowl. But yeah, I'll see you guys in free agency if we have any money. If we don't have any money, then I'll probably just try to re-sign the people that we had on the team. And I'll see you guys in the 2nd season. Okay, so as you guys know, we did not bring back Golden Tate. Specifically, he was just getting older, and you know what I mean, it just wasn't going to work out financially. So we decided to bring in another player from the Cowboys. Of course, Michael Gallup. The question is, can they afford him also? With they paying Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb and everybody else that they got on the team. So we are definitely going to be picking him up as well. And let's just say, I think this is going to work out the same way the Leighton Vander Esch trade worked out, and we are going to be very good in that situation. So yeah, this is the trade we're going to make, and let's see if hopefully now we can free up a little bit of cap space, and we still might have to trade Zadarius Smith. But yeah, this is the first trade we're going to make of the all season. This doesn't really happen often, but we are going to be doing a player-for-player trade. We are going to be trading away Zadarius Smith for Jadeveon Clowney, whose cap hit is like $15 million less, and he'll still provide the run blocking and the pass rushing that we need on the team. So this is a really good trade for us. Now we can hopefully re-sign some of the players that we had last season. Okay, so right here, the free agents that we're going to try to bring in is Mitchell Schwartz. We are leading him. I think that this is the biggest move that we need to make because we definitely need to bring him back in to help with the offensive line. But Trey Turner, we're definitely trying to bring him back as well so we can still have the same offensive line, of course. But since we did trade Mason Crosby in that trade for Gallup, we definitely need to get another kicker, so hopefully we can get Will Lutz. Nobody's made an offer for him, and we kind of made like a low ball offer, but I mean it's an offer nonetheless. So hopefully we can get all 3 of these guys back on the team because they were very crucial. Okay, so Mitchell Schwartz did reject our offer even though we gave him a crap ton of money. It's very unfortunate, but yeah, he kind of left us in a really crappy spot because there's nobody else that we can grab. I mean, then again, Chris Godwin is here. I'm just saying, I mean, is it really the smartest move? Money-wise, no. But overall, I mean, it's like, why not? I mean, worst comes to worst, we can just trade for another right tackle. So let me give Trey Turner a little bit more money because we definitely need him back on offensive. Oh crap, the Bills are trying to steal him from us. Okay, so we definitely need to give Trey Turner a good amount of money, to be honest with you, because we really do want him back on the team. So I mean, he's probably not going to come back. Why do the Bills have to do this? Why they gotta overpay everybody just to get their point across? Like, they suck. Come on. 90 points. Oh my gosh, they're giving him over 100 points. Like, are you serious right now? All right, let me give Will Lutz a little bit more money, and then I'm not gonna lie, we might make a push for Godwin. I'm not even gonna lie. Boom, there you go, 77, and then we'll just worry about everything else in trades. We can probably worst comes to worst. This is not a good offer because we really have to re-sign Davante Adams. But I think if we get enough money, we can just like franchise tag him, to be honest. But we still also need to re-sign Jair Alexander. All right, so that's not a bad offer, honestly. I mean, it's a low ball offer. But let's see if we can get either one of these dudes, and then we'll just create cap space for next season. Okay, so we do get Will Lutz. Trey Turner did reject our offer with a loser. Okay, so now we can officially go all in for Chris Godwin, I guess. Even though we won't have a right side of a offensive line, but I mean, if we have all the receiving options, who cares, right? So 72 points, we are in the green right there, and I think that's about it. Is there any other offensive lineman here that we can maybe invest in? It's not looking good. It's not looking good whatsoever. It's only cornerbacks and everything. Like, what the hell is this? What is this? And took all the good right guards and everything like that. Okay, so there's nothing there. So worst comes to worst, we just get these guys in. Okay, so we do get Chris Godwin. Now we officially have the best wide receiver tandem in the league. Chris Godwin and Davante Adams, without a doubt. So okay, so now let's go to the draft. And well, actually, we don't have any. Actually, we do have some first-round draft picks. Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple of trades to improve the offensive line, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of the second season. Offensive line situation, we're going to be trading away Gallup, a first and a fourth to the Patriots, which is actually really going to help them out because they don't have a wide receiver really, and I mean, they ain't going to pass up on a first-round draft pick. For Trent Brown and Shaq Mason, this is a really good trade. Like I said, it fills our offensive line, and it does help us out going to the second season. So I think this is the final trade we're going to make, so let's check out the final team. Okay, so this is a team going to the second season, and I would say it's looking better than last season. I mean, offensive line is the same, but we did pick up Shaq Mason, who's an upgrade actually over Trey Turner, but we do get a bit of a downgrade in Trent Brown, so I guess it kind of evens itself out. Everybody has improved, but you can't forget about our best free agency pickup, which was Chris Godwin from the Bucks, and now we have the best wide receiver tandem, probably the best offensive in the league. We should definitely be top 3 this season without a doubt. But looking at the defensive side, everybody has improved. Barnes has improved. Van Der Esch is back to up to an 80 now. Foster's at 80 now. Still got Savage. We still got Amos. We got Jair, who we need to resign after this season. Stokes is up to a 77 now. Now we did lose Olivier Vernon because we just didn't have the money to resign him, but we did pick up Justin Houston, who should be a pretty solid replacement, to be honest with you. We still have Clark. We still have Gary. We picked up Clowney now. So defensive line is looking a little bit different. But you know, I mean, it's still looking pretty damn deadly if you ask me. We still have Darby, who was amazing last season, and yeah, that's the team going to the second season. So not gonna hold you any longer. Let's get right into the second season. Let's see if we're gonna repeat as back-to-back champions. Okay, so what an absolute letdown. How do we go from a Super Bowl team to a 6-10 team? I mean, I know what's happened recently with my Eagles, unfortunately. But, you know what I mean? At least we still made the playoffs next year. But, geez, like, we just absolutely was playing like shit. Like this is what I'm talking about. It's like when you have, like, a average, you know what I mean, some really solid, you know, 80 overall players, you know what I mean? Madden treats you like a fucking king. But when you have stacked players, even though, for the most part, I legitimately got these dudes out of free agency, they just be like, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So you're going to lose. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do. Courtland Sutton, he's not coming back next season. Offensive line is probably going to still stay the same. If Trent Brown gave up a shit ton of sacks, I'm more than likely trading him away, and I'm probably going to bring in Mitchell Schwartz. I'm probably going to like trade for Mitchell Schwartz, to be honest with you, but if I can. Shaq Mason, it really all depends on how many sacks they gave up. They gave up more than 7. I'm getting rid of them, unless it's Bakhtiari or something like that. But Leighton Vander Esch is still everything's pretty good. But we would need to sign Barnes, but the dude's actually for $60 million when he hasn't done really anything. Everything else is looking pretty okay. I think we need to get another right end, somebody that can actually get some really good pass rush, because I don't think Justin Smith did really anything that well this season. But I mean, Justin Houston. But Aaron Rodgers still did his thing. 35 touchdowns. So the offense wasn't a problem, right? It was the defense. The defense was absolutely horrible, but the offense was still pretty damn good. If you ask me, Aaron Rodgers still had a pretty good year. Aaron Jones still had a 1,200 season. Devontae 1,200. Sutton 1,000. Godwin damn best, but you know, whatever. Okay, so the sacks actually weren't even there. Trent Brown only gave up 5. That's not even bad, actually. Okay, so never mind. So really, I need to look more towards the defense than anything. Will Lutz. Jesus, dog. What the fuck? 50%? Okay. Okay, that's really weird. I'll see you guys in the off season. We already resigned basically everybody that we needed to. So I'm going to look towards the defensive side, get some more pass rushers or something, because we need to make a change. Okay, so this is the team going to the final season, and as you can see, Aaron Rodgers finally hits below a 90 overall, which is very unfortunate, but you know what I mean, and I knew the regression was going to come eventually, and it just has to be third and final year. But since we did lose Courtland Sutton, this is now Amari Rodgers' chance. Is his chance. He's been in development for 2 years, but now that this is his chance to be part of the starting lineup as a slot receiver, and I'm hoping nothing but the best for this dude, especially with an aging Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers can still throw dimes with the best of them, right? So looking at the defensive side, of course we did lose Barnes because dude was extra $60 million over 4 years. And I'm like, I'm not paying you that. So he walked, and it is what it is. But we still have Vander Esch and we still have Foster, you know me, our 2 key linebackers on the team. We still have Savage, still have Amos, still have Ronald Darby. Now, we did not bring back Justin Houston, but we did bring back Brandon Graham. And hopefully this dude fits the scheme. So hopefully he'll do a little bit better than Justin Houston did last season. But we still got Gary, still got Clark, still got Clowney. We still got Jair after signing this dude to a $100 million contract. Really ridiculous. But yeah, we also did resign Devontae Adams back to a $100 million contract as well. So with that being said, not going to hold you any longer. Let's get right to the third season. Let's see if we can bounce back from whatever was last season. Okay, we are back and better than ever. We went a record of 13-13, and after an 0-2 start, I thought we were going to be shit for another season. But you know what I mean? We did go on a streak, and I'm really excited about what we can do in the playoffs, man. Like I said, we did go 13-3. And you know what I was talking about Aaron Rodgers? I was like, he did regress and stuff like that. He ain't regressed. But what were we offensively? We were like 7th or 6th, 1-2. But our defense finally picked it up. This is what I'm talking about. Because our offense throughout the whole 3 seasons was doing their job, but we just needed the defense to step it back up the same way that they did in the first season. And I guess with the pieces that we included in the defense, I guess it just worked out. Aaron Rodgers, 37-13, 70%. Best season for Aaron Jones, 1,300 yards with 10 touchdowns. That's what I like to see. Devontae Adams, 79,062. Amari, he had a breakout season. I'm telling you, it was so satisfying to know that this dude finally got his shot and he made the most of it. 62 catches, 984 yards with 9 touchdowns. Godwin, 87, 747. Still, come on, Godwin, you're better than that. But Tyen, 61, 628 with only 1 touchdown. Very unfortunate. But in terms of sacks, Trent Brown did give up 6. Reisner did give up 5. 2 for Bakhtiari, 2 for Jenkins, and 2 for Mason. It was an overall pretty good season, to be honest with you. So Leighton once again was leading us in tackles. And how many sacks did we get? 10.5 for Jadeveon Clowney, 9 for Rashawn Gary, 8 for Brandon Graham. This dude was absolute beast. Brandon Graham's like 34, 35 now about, but 8 sacks. Dude's really nice. You know what I mean? Kenny Clark, 5.5 sacks. Okay, how do we do in terms of interceptions? Jair Alexander after that career after that freaking career amazing sign that we signed him to. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now, but after that massive contract we gave this dude of like $100 million over 5 years, I was expecting for this dude to have this kind of season, to be honest with you. But 4 for Leighton Vander Esch, 3 for a rookie. Okay, we also picked up Chris Harris. He got 2 interceptions. Amos got 2. Darnell, he got 1. Okay. Will Lutz made up for last season by far, and I'm really happy about that. Sean McVay is free agent's head coach, okay, if you say so, but we do have a first round bye. That's what I like to see. And of course, we're going to upgrade our players. Jadeveon Clowney, he was almost there to like a 90 overall, but it is what it is. But who are we going to face in the divisional round? The Saints. Interesting. The people who we beat in the NFC Conference Championship. Oh, this should be a damn good matchup. As I assume they still have Jameis Winston, even though he was probably on a contract here. Let me just check just to make sure. I want to see if they have Jameis Winston still, or if they got a rookie. No, they have Braxton Burham. Okay. I guess. I mean, if it was me, I would have just kept Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston literally took y'all to a freaking conference championship. But, I mean, it is what it is. I guess he was just asking for too much money. But now we are going on to the divisional round, and let's see what happens. Of course, we're home, and it's snowing, and honestly, I think that this is going to be a really good matchup for us because the Saints, they play in the dome, so they don't know what the cold is like that much. So, let's get right to it. This should be a very, very good matchup, as you have a rookie versus an old veteran who's still going strong. Okay, so they do come out. They do get 3. We get a touchdown, and now we're down 17-10 now. What the hell? What's going on here? Oh my gosh! Come on, Aaron. Our defense is playing like shit. Oh my gosh, bro! I can't even hop in. I'm not even gonna hop in. Oh my gosh, dog. Okay. Honestly, the funny thing about it is that if this storyline were to go down like that and we were to lose in the first round 41-13, I think this team would go into rebuild mode. Or maybe not exactly rebuild mode, because the team around them like overall is like pretty young, pretty good and everything like that. But I think that they would get rid of Aaron Rodgers. I think it would be about time, because he's about 40 now. He's about 40 now. Just look at those stats, man. We just had a terrible game overall, and we lost to a rookie. I think it would be time to get rid of Aaron Rodgers, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's that's funny, man. Even Cody Parkey completed a freaking pass on us. Oh my gosh, Aaron Rodgers won the best game for him. 92 yards off Kamara. Aaron Jones couldn't get the running game going. Godwin 10, 72 and 1. Okay. Trip Brown. Okay. Quan, who got the intel? Dubu, he got the interception, whoever that is. Will Lutz, he did get 2 for 2, and JK punted 3 times. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we did win the championship in the first season, crazy enough. It's very interesting, because it's like the team that we built is probably like the most realistic team now I could have built, to be honest with you. I mean, other than like a couple of offensive linemen like Mason and maybe Trent Brown or something, even though Trent Brown was just traded for a 6th round draft pick, to be honest. Honestly, never mind. This is the most realistic team, you know what I mean? Because I didn't trade for Godwin. I picked him up out of free agency, and I gave him a really good deal. So, I mean, it's everybody on the team, for the most part, I got pretty much realistically, to be honest with you. Ronald Darby, come on. Everybody played amazing as far as I'm concerned. I know we only didn't go past the divisional round, but you know what I mean, it is what it is. We did win the championship in the first year with Aaron Rodgers. We beat the New England Patriots. What a way to end this. At least we ended going to the playoffs, right? At least we ended going to the playoffs, because if we would have ended on another 6-10 record, I would have been pissed. But you know what I mean, at the end of the day, nonetheless, Aaron Rodgers, he is an age of 39, about to be 40. You know what I mean? If I was going to go into a 4th season, I would probably move on from him. But this is the end of the rebuild. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. This was a very, very fun video to make, and it was probably the most natural rebuild I'm ever going to do. So with that being said, if you guys haven't liked up this video already, make sure y'all do that, especially if y'all a fan of this man right here, Aaron Rodgers. Dude was an absolute beast throughout the whole 3 seasons, carried us. It's just that our defense just didn't really pull through for us in the next 2 seasons. But it is what it is. Talk to you guys later, man. Peace out, yo. For real.